Yes, what's good, people? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are good. We are in July and we've basically gone past the halfway point of the year. I know this year so far has felt like January, February, March, July. You know what I mean? If someone says, what did you do April, May and June? No one knows. June was only a couple of days ago, but it's still a myth. But with music dropping and music being a bit shaky in 2020, it's time to talk about who the top rappers are. Now, I've thought about different ways we could actually tackle who's been the top rappers of 2020 so far. And I found a tier list on the internet and we're going to go through that one right now. We're going to put everyone in their categories. Now, I know some people are going to be emotional because tier list is my opinion, isn't it? It's my opinion, but as we go through this, if you think, yo, Miles, that person should be higher, you can leave a comment down below. This is also a different style of video that we haven't done on the channel before, but if you'd like me to do more of these, make sure you leave a like so I know exactly you like this one, you want me to do more tier lists in the future as and when they came out, or if you want me to revisit this at the end of the year because right now it's too early to say. All right, so I'm gonna run you guys through the sections so we know exactly what it is. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections. I think that's fair. Let's run through them. The top one is best in the game. GOAT. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't expect to put bare people into that section, so don't get excited. We also have very talented, nearly flawless but not top tier. Good but not great, might be somewhat inconsistent. Occasionally good but not consistently. That makes no sense. Occasionally good but not consistently. I mean, I guess I'm supposed to say consistent, but it is what it is. Mostly inconsistent in quality. Almost always lacks in quality or skill, but is entirely trash. I feel like quite a few people might be putting that one trash. And then unsure, don't know, no opinion. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Some people on this list, there's a lot of people. There is actually a lot of people on this list. I'm gonna scroll down. There is bare people. So I ain't gonna try and go through all of them. And if not, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet and just drag people in certain points and explanations. If I need to justify myself, they're gonna get justified. But for now, we're gonna get into it. All right, starting off, we've got 21 Savage. I'm gonna put him in the second tier. I'm gonna actually put him in the second tier if it works. There we go. Oh, it's moving a bit slow, you know. I'm gonna say talented. I'm not gonna say nearly flawless, but not top tier. I don't think he's top tier, but it makes sense. Yo, they already hit us with the second one straight away, you know. Tekashi 6ix9ine. Now, we've seen him go #1. We've seen him be on a run. People are gonna want me to put him straight in the trash section. Do you know what? Musically, if I break him down musically, I would say, do you know what? I'm actually gonna put him under 21 Savage because I don't feel like the music he's made since he's come back from, you know, being exposed for snitching has been as good as the music he was putting out beforehand. But I don't think musically he's a bad artist. I just think that, you know, it is what it is with him, and the snitching thing and how he acts takes away from the music. But at the same time, man's acting hood, but he's not hood, so it's a bit shaky. But I'll put him in the good section. So Black is up next. Black, he has not made a bad song, to be fair. I'm gonna say not top tier, but solid. A$AP Ferg joins him, that same section. A$AP Rocky, yeah, controversial. I think A$AP Ferg is better than A$AP Rocky. I'm not gonna lie to you. A$AP Rocky goes in the same tier because sometimes he'll put out good songs, he'll be on good features with talented creator. Other times he is moving a bit shaky, but he's a good artist, he's solid. So we put him there. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this one, it hurts because 2 Chainz a couple years ago, he might have taken best in the game, GOAT level, but he's been mad inconsistent lately, so I'm gonna put him actually with A$AP Rocky and put him there. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's disappointing still. 50 Cent, it's been a long time since 50 Cent's dropped music that, you know, people care about, people want to hear, because in the landscape of hip-hop as a whole, he is one of the greatest of all time. He went diamond with his first album, but in 2020, he's not as relevant as he was when Get Rich or Die Trying came out all those years ago. A Boogie with the hoodie, I'm also gonna put in this section. You know, there was that. Listen, I might even put these two next to each other if I can, yeah. Because after man took 6ix9ine or Swerving, that was kind of peak still. Amine's been dropping music lately. A bit disappointing. I haven't been liking everything that I've been hearing so far. He also goes into might be somewhat inconsistent. Anderson .Paak, I'm gonna actually put in the same section. because he's actually done a lot of music, made a lot of music, but I wasn't really a big fan of Oxnard or Ventura. And had this have been done a couple years ago, he probably would have been in the top section. Bad Baby. Ah, man. Bad Baby. Do you know what, right? When High Mish came out, I did play it. I can't lie to you. I'm not putting her in trash. I'm going to put her... She had one song that got me, so I can't say she's outright trash. It's controversial. I don't care. Big Sean is another person who should be higher. He should be up here somewhere, but he's not. And I don't know if I'll put him here. We need an album from him, but for now, he goes into good, but not great sometimes, because he lets me down. That album he dropped in 2017, it didn't hit for me. Block Boy JB automatically goes there. He's not trash because he has that song, obviously, Look Alive with Drake, that did bits, but it ain't great all round. Blueface. It is what it is. Cardi B, she can go and join Big Sean over there. Chance the Rapper, boy, he should be up here. But that album last year wasn't great, was it? So we're gonna have to put him over here as well. Right now, I'm saying a lot of people have been inconsistent this year. Certain people should be higher. And right now, we're just going for good and just not inconsistent. Just straight inconsistent. Man like Childish Gambino, Shaky with that last album. I enjoyed it at the time. Have not wheeled it up since. I'm going to put him, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt though. And I'm going to put him there. Very talented, nearly flawless, but top tier. That might come down if I was to do this by the end of the year, if he drops another album like he did in, I think it was March or April. The Baby. Right, The Baby, I'm going to put in the average section, because his album wasn't great. For 2020 standards, Rockstar has been amazing, but only that song off the whole album has been good. So I'm going to put him there. You can't have a hit single and the rest is looking a bit trash. Denzel Curry goes into the tier above, simples. Drake, his LP hasn't come out, but we had Dark Main demo tape. I think it's safe to say we can just whack him in the top. Eminem, do you know what? In the standpoint of his album, I don't think people really care about Eminem as much as they used to a good 10, 15 years ago. He's still a solid artist, but his albums don't make as much of an impact as they used to. I'm not going to put him in the GOAT. I'm going to whack him in the no opinion section. I'm just going to whack him in the no opinion section. Man like French Montana, he gets put in his bottom section here. Occasionally good, but mostly inconsistent, because Unforgettable was man's biggest track. And yeah, that was Sway Lee's tune. I don't care what people say, that was Sway Lee's tune, innit? So we're going to put him there. Future, it's been shaky for Future for a minute, you know? Like what, that High Off Life tape was all right. Haven't wheeled up since, but he has delivered a lot. So I'm going to put him up there. But it's one of them ones where it should really be good and not very talented, because he is talented, but musically this year he hasn't been up to scratch. Gunna, I'm going to put in Gunna. Actually not. Usually Gunna would be in the good but not great category, but Wonder was a solid album. So I'm going to say nearly flawless on the account of he's had a good year so far, apart from the Crime Stoppers thing, but I ain't here to judge people on that stuff. I'm just here to judge the music. So he gets put in a very talented, because he's actually done quite well this year so far. Man like J. Cole. You know what? J. Cole could go up here as well, because yeah, even though Snow on the Bluff got in bare backlash, I don't care. J. Cole's mad talent. You know, actually no, what am I doing? J. Cole needs to go up here. Best in the game, go. J. Cole can go up there. I think that was, I don't know where my mind was getting off. You know what's there? J. Cole gets put right there. Juice WRLD. Now, I'm recording this before the album drops, and I mean, it would have been amazing to see what he was going to do this year. We're not going to be able to see that, but we've got this album coming out. We know that he records a lot of songs. We know his freestyle game is crazy. And for the most part, a lot of what Juice WRLD did, I enjoyed. So I'm going to put him in the very talented section. I'm not going to put him on GOAT, but I understand why some people might want to put him there. But I feel like there was still another level of Juice WRLD that we never got to see unlock. And I think had he have done that and he had been on a run for a good couple of years, maybe 4 or 5, he probably could have easily become one of the best in the game. But he was, but we need to hear this album and I ain't heard it yet. So if this album bangs, we might get it higher. But for now, we're going to keep it at that level. Kanye West, in the landscape of 2020. I mean, that album that came out at the end of last year was pretty trash. So I'm actually not going to put him on the top. I'm going to leave him under there because I feel like he's lost a bit of his antics are now outweighing his actions. So I think it's better that he's in that section. because even though he is one of the greatest of all time, his music hasn't reflected that. So in 2020 standpoints, he's very talented, nearly flawless, but he's not top tier. We need to hear what this God's Country album is going to be like, but this guy's out here trying to run for president, so we need to see what's going to go on with that first. Kendrick Lamar, we're waiting for the album, but safe to say that his impact, even when he don't drop music, is top tier. So let's go. Lil Baby this year, charging 100k a feature. The bigger picture was dope. My Turn Deluxe, all hitting. He takes the top spot for now, 2020. Not of all time of rap, but for 2020, he takes that top spot. Lil Pump. Come over here, mate. Just chill. You know what's there. You're just firmly in that set. Lil Uzi Vert. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna start putting people down here. Untitled Take, for me, the first one wasn't great. The deluxe, I haven't listened to since it come out. So I'm actually going to put him down here. I expect better from Uzi. Love Is Raised Shoe, backwards. A lot of those songs were hitting. Since that Untitled Take came out, and we waited almost 3 years for it, didn't hit for me. Lil Wayne, you had Funeral, that came out, did well. I'm actually going to put Lil Wayne, because of Young Money Radio and all that stuff, higher up. I'm going to put him up there next to Kanye. I think that's fair. Meek Mill, I'm going to put up here as well. I'm not going to say that he was doing the most. I think he's had a good year so far. Other Side of America was good, but I'm not going to say anything else apart from that. Nicki Minaj. I'm actually going to put her in the same spot as Post Malone. I think Troll's done well for her. She's done all right. She's been able to ride that storm where people were saying she was done out here, Cardi B's time and all that. She's ridden that storm. She's done well in that sense. However, I just feel like we haven't had a solid record from her by herself in a minute. So that's why I'm going to put her there, because she's done well and got a #1 this year in America, but I'm not giving her higher than that. I'm not calling her a GOAT of 2020 just yet. Pusha T, you know what? He hasn't really done that much this year, but with all that Pop Smoke and Young Thug, Drake controversy, I'm actually going to put him up here, you know, because that verse, even though it's unreleased and we may never get it because he's requesting it to be off, was cold. So I'm actually going to put him there. You know what, Trippie Redd comes with bangers, but he's somewhat inconsistent sometimes. People slate his albums and they love his albums. I like the Love Letter to You 4, but that exclamation, I think it was exclamation mark album, that one didn't hit for me, so I'm going to put him there. Lil Yachty, yeah, man, he's a nice guy, but I gotta put him there still. Who else are you missing? Listen, how can I almost forget Roddy? Top spot. Roddy Ricch takes top spot for me. I can't lie to you. Please excuse me for being antisocial. Was crazy. Good album still, and that came out December. It's July now, so says it all. Some albums barely last a week, let alone 6 to 7 months. So he gets that spot. No, actually, let me actually put Smoke Perp and Smoke Perp. Lil Pump and Smoke Perp together. Megan Thee Stallion, she can come up here. She can rest up the top. Well, just a second. Joyner Lucas. Listen. Joyner Lucas has had a bad start of the year. His tape ADHD was not good. So I'm actually going to put him there on the grounds of 2020, not on the grounds of his actual music ability, because his music ability is somewhere up here, but that ADHD project wasn't great. So he joins Blockboy JB and Bad Baby. It's mad. It's actually mad. So best in the game, we've got Drake, J. Cole, Jay-Z, Kendrick, Lil Baby, Tyler the Creator, Roddy Ricch. I think that's only fair. Very talented. We've got 21, Black, ASAP, Ferg, Childish Gambino, Denzel Curry, Future, Gunna, Juice WRLD, Kanye West, Lil Wayne, Meek Mill, Post Malone, Nicki Minaj, Pusha T, Tory Lanez, YBN Cordae, Travis Scott, Freddie Gibbs, Lil Mosey, Megan Thee Stallion, and Young Thug. Good, but somewhat inconsistent. We got 6ix9ine, A Boogie. Also going to put ASAP Rocky there, 2 Chainz, Amine, Anderson .Paak, Big Sean, Cardi B, Chance the Rapper, The Baby. And you know, I'm looking at The Baby and I feel like I should move him up, but I feel like on the grounds of only Rockstar being a big record, I'm going to leave him there. J-Rock, Lil Uzi, Migos, Ray Sherman, Schoolboy Q, Trippie Redd, Tyga, Wale, Lil Nas X, and Ty Dolla $ign. Occasionally good, but mostly inconsistent. I'm going to put Brockhampton, Comethazine, Designer, French Montana, Gucci Mane, Kodak Black, Kyle, Rich the Kid, and Playboy Carti. A lot of people weren't feeling Pain 1993 or Atme. It was kind of peak in that sense. Almost lacks quality, but isn't entirely trash. Bad Baby, controversial. I know, Blockboy JB. Sometimes he can get you with the energy, but most of the time I'm disappointed. Joyner Lucas is only there because ADHD was such a bad disappointment, but I know he'll rise up. Trash, Blueface, Lil Pump, Smoke Perp, Lil Yachty, Lil Xan, pretty much almost all Lils apart from 2 of them. And then 50 Cent, Action Bronson, and Eminem in the not sure of opinion. Just because, you know, 50 Cent's done a lot outside of music and he's helped executive produce Pop Smoke's project, but musically he hasn't dropped anything. So I'm putting him in the not sure. Eminem dropped last year. Not going to say too much about him either because I just don't feel like he's made much of an impact this year. Last year he did. Action Bronson, I ain't heard any music from Action Bronson since like Baby Blue, and that was 5 years ago. So that is who I've got on my list. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. I don't think I am. If I am, it's going to be crazy. You guys are probably screaming at me saying, yo, review that person. I'm not going to do Famous Dex or Jid. You know, Jaden Smith, I'm going to put here. I'm not going to say anything else for Jaden Smith. He kind of does let me down quite a bit. I'm looking through everyone else. Mac Miller we're not going to do because, you know, obviously rest in peace. Logic hasn't dropped anything this year. Or if he has, I don't know about it. No Name, we're not even going to tackle. I ain't trying to catch that song 34 Smoke, you know, ones. I'm not trying to be a new song. That's what I'm basically trying to say. Rihanna hasn't really done much this year apart from Be On Believe It. Snoop Dogg has just been in a Just Eat advert. Sway Lee, T-Pain, Take Off. T Grizzly, you know, T Grizzly did drop, so we're gonna put T Grizzly here. Good. I didn't really feel the album too much, but it was quite a sentimental, deep album for his experiences and obviously the trauma that he faced last year. Oh, YNW Melly, I'm also gonna put here. I don't think all the time his songs hit. Melly versus Melvin, obviously he was in jail, so he wasn't able to, you know, control it completely, but I feel like that project did let him down a little bit, but at the same time that's not entirely his fault. And yeah, we're not going to talk about X because it's obviously been 2 years since he passed and he hasn't really dropped any music, or we kind of got the last of his catalogue, or so we know. We don't know if there's going to be any more that's going to come out anytime soon. But let me scroll up. That is my list. Now you probably are screaming out telling me, yo, you should have put this person here and this person's too high and this person's too low and Bad Baby should be trash. I know a lot of people really thinking that, but what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. And yeah, we will talk about it in the comments. Yeah, don't be emotional. We'll talk about it in the comments. Simple, diplomatic conversation. Do you understand? Anyway, that's it. That's me. That's my list. And we'll see. At the end of the year, we might come back to this video and do it again, just to see if anyone's gone up or down. Because some people might just flop with their projects and drop further down the list. Other people might have amazing projects and go up. So we'll have to wait and see. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, and I will catch you for another video sometime soon. Peace.